training. It's me, Lonte Cornelius, once again back with another Comrade special for you guys. Basically, this is not a walkthrough or anything due to the fact that, as you can see, is only 42%. This is more of a kill everything type of broadcast where I already have Talion's abilities except for those that you get in story. So because of that, there's only like a couple abilities that Talion gets in the story, like Brand, Grog Tamer, Karagor Tamer, which you can get effectively just by purchasing it from skills. And basically this is more of a fact that you don't need to beat the game to actually show how dominant Talion is in Shadow of War and in Shadow of Mordor. This is Shadow of Mordor, so this is actually the first installment in the series. I have beaten this game before, and I've also beaten Shadow of War as well. I beat Shadow of Mordor on the PS3 as the definitive edition, had everything. I had 100% completion on that, but that was on another account that sadly I lost. So yeah, platinum. In Shadow of War, I basically made it to the Shadow Wars. The only reason why I haven't done them on this type of ID is mainly due to the fact that you don't always have to complete the game to actually show dominance. I have seen people that play this game, and I can tell you that some of them actually modded their stuff from Save Wizard and all that to actually make Talion broken in the beginning of the game. That wasn't the case with me, due to the fact that most of my upgrades I got were just from killing captains and war chiefs that sometimes I would purposely spam because I would let time, pass and let them come back and stuff. And any rune that I didn't want, I actually sold for Mirian. And on this game, the higher the rarity of the rune, the more Mirian you get. If I remember correctly, selling a regular rune gives you, I think, either 25 or 50 Mirian, while an epic rune automatically gives you 100. You can also gain Mirian by doing prisoner missions, or just by even doing missions that basically tell you about the trials that Celebrimbor, which is inside Talion, had experienced, so you can actually unlock the ultimate skills for Talion's sword, bow, and dagger. Basically, I think his sword is Urufel. The ultimate for that is basically it gains a meter, and that meter goes up a little bit every time Talion performs an execution. With that, when the meter goes full, you would just tap L3 and R3, and for a couple of seconds, I think like 10 or 15 seconds, Talion has unlimited executions. The only downside to the Storm of Urufel is if a orc captain is immune to combat finishers, the Storm of Urufel is practically useless, just because they can just keep on negating that. The second is his dagger, which is the Storm of Asharn. That meter is gained by killing enemies, either by brutalizing them or killing them by stealth. Just like the Storm of Uruks, when the meter reaches full and you activate it while you're in the stealth position for 15 seconds at least, Talion can basically stealth kill every enemy or brutalize every enemy in that area without, even if they have detected him. So if an enemy is like weak to stealth kills or takes damage from them, that works pretty well due to the fact that even though they're not retreating, the Storm of Asharn just basically wrecks them. Same goes for Storm of Uruks. If they're vulnerable to combat finishers, or if they're mortally vulnerable and you don't have an execution there, or are not able to stealth kill them, those work as well. And then the final ultimate he gets in the game, which sadly none of these three carry over to Shadow of War, sad face with tears, sadly, is the Storm of Asgard. And that's his bow. You gain meter with that every time you kill an enemy with headshot kills. Just like the other two, it activates the same way, and for a certain length of time he can use explosive arrows, fire arrows, stun arrows, or unlimited arrows with unlimited focus. So if an enemy's also weak to range, there you go. Basically, you just wreck them. If an enemy's like weak against fire, or like they're afraid of fire, that the bow ultimate also works because you have infinite fire arrows. So the moment you hit them with a fire arrow, they get set on fire, they turn wuss. In this walkthrough, I can't even say walkthrough, it's more like it's going to be a massacre. The only thing I'm going to do is show people how strong a seasoned Talion player can actually be with max skills, and just have no F's given, just going into a stronghold and just purposely letting the alarm be raised and just keep on killing orcs until either the player dies, or after a certain length of time, since you've killed so many of them, they will literally turn craven despite the alert and they'll run away from you. Now, there are some other players that are actually my friends that actually broadcast games like this too. However, though, some of them are good, some of them are bad. I'm not going to say names because that's confidentiality. But as you can see, first and foremost, we won't have to deal with any captains or war chiefs due to the fact that the last time I played this game, I systematically killed the entire field. I did not care. I just wrecked them. I would have to say some of them were kind of irritating due to the fact that there is a ability on this game that actually helps you easily farm runes. However, I take the term easy with a moderate grain of salt due to the fact that when you do that, which is this, if you grab a worm, which is basically like a person that has intel, or if you grab another captain, as you see on the screen, you do that to them. And you would basically, instead of pressing X for intel, you would press, in PlayStation terms, square, or if you're like Xbox, it would be like X. and you can issue a death threat to any captain that is or war chief that is still on the field. Now, this is where this is a double-edged sword. The reason why it's a double-edged sword is because when you issue a death threat to a captain or a war chief, they greatly increase in power. They gain a gang of followers because they're so scared of you that they need backup immediately. And if they had certain weaknesses, because of that massive power increase, those weaknesses could actually become their enragements or their immunities. Therefore, it makes it a little bit harder. However, though, the reason why the rewards is oh so sweet is if you manage to kill them, they have a 40% increased chance for captains to drop epic runes, and I think the chance for war chiefs to drop them is doubled by 95%. So the reason why people like to issue death threats to war chiefs is because war chiefs usually give you the best runes in the game. Whether it be to having reduce focus depletion, makes chain kills more effortless. You might get immune to poison, which poison is a very bad thing in this game. As you can see, I have over 48,000 Mirian because all I did throughout my entire game when I reached that 42%, which basically 42% means that you already completed the first area of the game because you have to kill the first General Sauron, which is the Black Hammer. I basically kept on fighting war chiefs that kept on spawning back and fighting captains that kept on spawning back, and basically kept on selling the runes that I didn't need and got all my upgrades. Now, there is a way to get the Storm of Urufel, the Flame of Askar, and the Shadow of Asharn without doing the legend missions, just by buying each of them for 2,500 Mirian, which, if nobody knows what that means, is approximately 2,500 Mirian. And you can basically buy each and every one of them. As it shows the Storm of Urufel, basically it tells you to charge the power with melee kills. Melee kills can be anything from executions to ground executions to just beating them up until they just fall to the ground dead. Which means that killing them with the sword or with a dagger will automatically charge it. There is a rune, which I do have, that actually doubles the charge rate for the Storm of Urufel. There's also one that double charges the Flame of Askar, and there's another one for the Shadow of Asharn, but sadly I haven't got them yet. The best way to get the runes that specifically target these three is issuing death threats to the highest powered war chief out of the 5 that you would see in Sauron's army. So basically, this is what I mean. Naju Shaman. Naju Shaman was a power level 9 as a war chief. However, I issued a death threat to him and his power increased by 3, so it went to 12. He still had a fear and he still had, a couple of weaknesses. However, though, as you see, because of my death threat, it was really, really hard to kill him due to the fact that he couldn't take damage from stealth, he couldn't take damage from range, and if I tried to sick any monster on him, he wouldn't take any damage from them, and he could just one-tap them. It made it even harder due to the fact that he was he was a hunter, so he always wielded spears. So Skirmisher made it even worse, because every time I tried to come after him, his Skirmisher would kick in, and he would start backing up like Sonic the Hedgehog, and with that, he would like fire 3 spears in quick succession while backing up. So he would basically counterattack me every time I tried to swing at him. Vault Breaker made it even worse, due to the fact that the only way I could basically stun him was either by using my Elven Light technique, or basically just using the circle button or an Xbox the B button and basically punch him in the face. But since he easily adapted, it made it even harder. And Battle Hardened just made it oh so worse, due to the fact that Battle Hardened means that their health is increased by 2.5 times the normal amount, and basically the only way to really kill them is by hitting them with the execution or a finisher. And the reason why you know this guy was a death threat was because he had gang leader, which has a group of followers. That's the proof. Because any person that you have that you put a death threat on will automatically have the one on the bottom, which is called gang leader. So if somebody says that they issue a death threat to a person in like a broadcast, always be on the lookout for gang leader, because that is the proof if somebody is either lying about issuing a death threat or not. Now, you can't always tell about that either, because sometimes captains and war chiefs will automatically have that immediately. So it basically is circumstantial. So in this run, you don't have to worry about captains or war chiefs ambushing me, because they're all dead. As you can see, I have every single skill in the game except for those that are main mission based. And the reason why I can't get these two is because, once again, story mission based. Not like I need them or anything, because I don't need to deal with Grogs or Karagors. But I do have Karagor Hunter, but I just can't use it. But everything else I have. Now I'll show you my weapons and runes. Now, Elven Grace, that is automatically given to you as a rune when you purchase the game for the PS4, because the one for the PS4 is automatically Game of the Year edition, with automatic runes, automatic DLC battles that give you better runes, and runes that just basically come out of nowhere. So mine's is Orc Slayer, Blade of Gondolin, Elven Grace, which Elven Grace really helps in this run that I'm doing, because I have a 50% chance to cut all damage received by half. Faux Hammer, which helps as well, because sometimes I will be forced to run bow in certain situations, so that helps. And Defiant to the End. That's a Game of the Year edition automatic. Now, you can get it officially in the game, but it's actually the rarest rune in the entire game. So if you get it early, then you're a lucky SOB. Now, Ascendant, there's 2 Ascendants in the game. There's one you get automatically through DLC, which Game of the Year edition comes with all, or you can be like me and get it legitimately as well. Now, the only downside is it doesn't stack with another Ascendant rune. Basically, they wanted to give the player a little bit of a challenge. So, epic runes can't stack with each other. So, basically, Deadly Archer, Black Arrow, Ascendant, Renewed, and Will of the West. Basically, my build is always healing health no matter what I do, while having massive damage. Like Hidden Blade, that helps really well against captains and war chiefs. I have Stinging Blade, so anytime I do a stealth kill, whether it be a regular one or a brutalize, I gain a lot of health back. You gain felt voices from killing the first main story captain in the game. So this is a guaranteed rune. You don't have to farm it. One with Nature, that, since it's orange, that's Game of the Year edition. You can get it legitimately, but this is the second hardest rune to get in the game. Very, very hard. And then this rune, basically the reason why it's level 15 was because I killed a war chief with a death threat who was level 12, and he rose to 14, and since I killed him using his weakness, it gave it to me, which his weakness was stealth kills. The reason why I don't use these is because I don't need to. So, now that we've wasted 22 minutes discussing all this, we're gonna go to a stronghold and start killing things. Oh, they want some? Come on. Let's see. Oh, we got a worm. We got a worm. Come here. Nope. I'm gonna get you first. Come in. Like, why need intel when I've killed every captain? Alright. So. Hey, no. You're not gonna kill that prisoner. Screw you. Not gonna kill that prisoner.
Slaves are growing in number. We need to discourse them like bugs. Their leader is becoming too much of a menace.
I got you.
This is the end! Freedom.
Here's a stronghold. blocking age.
Our warrior.
Alright, I'm at a stronghold.
I never want to have to be at the Voodoo outpost again. Me neither. Too many slaves being transported. Right. They'll get moved elsewhere. No
Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Gotcha. That's it. I'm sorry, I thought I was supposed to be scared of you. I'm in the belly of the beast. Always call me a type. Alright, he's gonna sound the alarm. Come on. Come at me. Come at me. My turn. Now the battle has begun. Come at me. Hit him from the side. Where you going?
What was that noise? The Ranger! Fire on it!
Oh yeah, here comes your head. Let's activate it, shall we? They running? I'm shocked and amazed. They're running. I see you.
It's just after the wall trick.
Stronghold is up in arms. Oh, really? They ran. Oh, you're all gonna run! Oh, you're all gonna run! Come at me! Alright, let's go. Oh, wow. That hurt. It activates. Now we're gonna get mad. Oh, they're gonna keep on going. And as you see how my build is, it's basically considered unkillable. We got new Uruks. We got new oh wow, we got new captains. Alright, so you guys might see some slaughter. You guys are gonna have to see some slaughter. But even though that was just like a bit of carnage that I just do just because I'm bored, that goes to show you, you know, how much an experienced Talion player can do. So
Looks like someone's killing Uruks.
y'all just dumbasses. Oh, that was. And I like the fact that on this game, like worms, they're not cowards. that try to run from you every time. No. Worms on this game were a lot better because they actually try to fight you. Despite being like spies and stuff. They actually try to fight you. Let's see this guy. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Basically, it seems that he can get one-shotted by a stealth finisher. Oh, that's gonna be fun. And he's afraid of all monsters. That makes it even more fun. No, hey, I saw your ass. Get over here. Come here. Time to activate it again. Now, the reason why it's saying reinforcement kill is because all the orcs that were originally posted here are already dead. So, you don't get anything from killing reinforcement. You only get 1 point. So, that's like the downside to basically... That's like the downside of trying to run a rampage, is that you lose all the major experience that would have been good. Oh, I have no idea. Let's go, boom! I'm sorry, Berserkers, you're not going to last very long like that. I'm gonna kill you after first. Come in. Alright, that was a super move on my part. Ah. What am I doing? I have the storm active. I'm a dumbass. Oh. Let's go. Beheading time. Oh, Lord.
After him! Get behind him!
You lost your head, buddy. Woo! Come here. No. No. Oh, you're screwed. It's active! Oh, yes. There you go. Sooner or later, they're gonna get craven, and they're just gonna stop the alarm. That's what that's why I'm doing this. Just to show you guys that just because it's an alarm does not mean that you have to get scared and try to run away. If you're competent enough and you know what you're doing, you can actually survive the entire game. And the reason why you're seeing me execute twice is because it's a final tier skill. Oh, Lord. You're a berserker. No! Alright. Now, we're gonna have it. Come in. Active. 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 They're gonna have enough soon. Oh, looks like I didn't heal. Now, I'm not healing now. I guess my 70% is not kicking in. Okay, now it kicked in. I'm about to be like, what the hell? Come here. Oh, it's the hunter. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, these guys are scared. Oh, that defender wasn't there. Oh, they're bringing more reinforcements. Good. Come on. Ow. Now, the reason why my hit streak didn't get interrupted when I got hit is because I actually have a skill that if I take one hit, it does not break the streak. Which is really good for doing rampage. And the chance kicked in. Wait a minute. Next. I see you. And you lost your head. Lost your head. Now, since I got hit a second time, I lost the streak. And it's those damn hunters. I hate them. Oh, Lord, really? Alright, come here. Come here. Ooh.
And they were such a sharp blood.
Alright, let's go. Now you can have fun. I literally feel like Kratos in the arena. Even though I'm low on health. And yeah, if I miss a hit, that's automatically off. Okay, I guess. He's too fast!
Don't move!
Oh Lord. I feel bad for you.
My kid!
No, what are you doing? Stop it. It's as if the damage I inflicted about a couple of minutes ago didn't even matter. Ow. No. You were not going to survive that encounter. You'll get bored eventually. More health, thank you. Gotcha. Anger. Oh yeah. Lost your head. Lost your head. Now I'm at full health.
Stay there. Let's hop in for more. That sword. Stop swerving.
Lost your head. Oh! Lost your head. Were you trying to run?
Flick his arms.
Yeah, you ain't doing that again, man. Come at me. Ouch. Oh, you done fucked up. Let's go. Lost your head. My God, these orcs don't know how to keep their heads. Lost your head.
He's everywhere at once.
He's everywhere at once. Woo. You see what happened? Always gotta learn how to keep your head.
We'll have your head in a bone.
Lost your head. Lost your head. They'll give up eventually. Lost his head. Alright, Hunter. You done pissed me off. You get to die. This defender needs to die. Lost his head. Lost his head. Come on. Woo! Have a nice trip.
I want a good raw too.
Lost your head. Lost your head.
Wait!
Lost your head. They reactivated the beacon. Double beheading. I think that's it for the reinforcements. I think I cleared out the reinforcement. Oh, never mind. The reinforcement showed up.
We'll have to find a fight somewhere else. My kill!
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the captains that spawned basically decides to take their chances to try to fight me here. Ow. Oh no. Kinda died. Ow. Okay. Time to kill. Oops. Oops. Do I literally have to go Gilgamesh for Final Fantasy V and do Battle of the Big Bridge. Do I really have to do this with you guys? This will be hilarious. Just beat y'all down and just hold the bridge.
Look, that's us. Watch him. Stay put. At once.
And sometimes I'll just counter just to gain it. Oh. Hey! Look who I brought to the fray. Look what I brought to the fray. There goes my friend. I mean, I'm doing a really good job.
Hold it right there! There with his head! You're in my sights! You're mine!
Ooh.
Kill that guy!
Okay. Okay. Time to do what I used to do. Let's see. That's one down. One, two, three, four, five. I saw that. Come. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I just had an idea. Everyone, go. Boom. Talion's cool. I know I know when to stop. Like I had my fun. Oh Lord.
Thank you.
Well, I have a whole bunch of new ones I can fight. So, I guess I'll save fighting these guys for another times. Everyone that watched, I hope that I gave you enough carnage, as I always do. And my fellow demon and demonesses, take care and goodbye.